And Rob DeBeo is just like the kind of things that like Cloud and Bea will let you kind of get away with.
Yeah.
Or a lot more than... I thought this was a button check for a second.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
Are we homing attacking off stage?
Sure, why not? Let's go Supergirl kills. All right, we're fighting for this grab right here.
Yeah, and we're gonna see a lot of Paralyzer and a lot of Nair from Spearwing because that just shuts down spin dash.
Yes, there's not really a whole lot Sonic can do about that. Paralyzer shot, he just runs into and gets hit, and then Nair. You can jump around in Nair in front of Sonic. There's not a whole lot he can do.
Yeah, and from my understanding, LouRich is a fairly aggressive Sonic.
From what I've seen, decently aggressive.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily know if that's a bad thing.
It's really not. But against Spearwing, as you previously said, with such a strong defensive game.
Yeah, strong defensive game and strong understanding of Sonic too, which is not good for LouRich.
Because
not quite.
He's played Scorch so many times, and he even mained Sonic for a while.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Spearwing?
He's mained a lot of characters.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Basically, any character that allows you to play defensive and really passive, he's gone through.
Right. That makes sense. Ooh, good dragon shot right there. I like that attempt, but he was a little bit early on it.
That was a really risky back air by Lou.
He's in kill percent. He's got to be very careful. That was also really risky. That was actually just very poorly executed.
Yeah.
Okay, good jabs. Get some off him. Okay. Got to be careful with landing on spin dash because it is invincible the first few frames.
Yeah, and that like initial little hop. It's like once he lands, you're able to hurt him again, but until then, you just kind of have to like.
Just gotta let him chill.
You gotta hold it.
You just gotta hold that top tier privilege that he's got. This should be a kill. Yeah.
Up throw?
Nothing you can do about that. That was a bad up B right there.
Not that great of DI on up throw either.
I don't think it would have mattered.
I don't think it would have either, but I mean, like, you always want to give yourself the chance.
Oh gosh. Oh, he's got his jump.
Yeah,
he's all right.
He's always got his jump.
Why wouldn't he? Okay. Big damage? No.
Nair's out.
Sonic, of course, is blessed with 2 get out of jail free cards in spring and up neutral air.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the blender. Lou's just gotta land. 36 isn't too bad.
No, if he can get the stock cleanly, he'll be all right. Really aggressive pin right there from Spearwing. I think that's a great option.
Yeah, because Lou, like, from what I'm seeing, like, Lou is trying to like show Spearwing that he's willing to like apply pressure off stage, but it's not the right kind of pressure. It's like just by going out there doesn't mean you're going to like scare your opponent. Going out there, you're like, oh, this guy's letting me stage spike him. Cool.
Great, yeah. All right, and Spearwing's just looking for those little punishes. No jump right here, so this should be a grab.
Down throw. Yeah. Okay.
He cannot be landing aggressively here. He's really got to be. LouRich has got to be retreating to ledge more.
Yeah, and he seems to be going more for like aerial approaches, and up air will definitely kill at this percent.
Yes.
100%.
Good spin shot right there to get out of there. That was dangerous. Oh, sad.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I'm sure he meant to go on the stage, but
I think he just spin dashed without a jump.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But yeah, this is the last set. This is going to be winner gets into top 8. Winner will face against Skylar actually in top 8. Loser's side. Spearwing, of course, dropping to Stroder earlier. Is this another guy with that tap jump on right now?
Lou checking his controls.
Oh, he likes tap jump. I see. Cool. I've seen that too many times today. People losing game 1 and then going and changing their controls. What I haven't seen is someone change their controls and then win the next game.
I guess it was just like change your control scheme for a different character or something. But it's like, I don't really like that kind of approach. The first thing is the changing the controls, because like it kind of puts you in the mindset of it wasn't me, it was my controls.
Yeah.
And that kind of takes responsibility away from you as a player on how you play and what you do, so you don't really adapt as well.
Right. So the Cloud Switch, still a very aggressive style coming out from Lou. I'm definitely going to shake Spearwing up for a little bit. Very good ledge trapping right now. Is he going to reach for the spin cross slash, or is he going to hold it? Oh, he did reach for it, and he got it.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the thing. That back air to cross slash is such a hard combo to deal with. You get the back air on your shield. The cross slash is either going to poke or break your shield at a lot of times. So you got to learn to hold shield and then spot dodge the last hit.
Ooh, yeah. I heard the startup of
cross slash right there, yeah.
Now this isn't completely out of the realm of possibility, but it's definitely going to be hard.
Just the fact that Cloud is so gimpable always gives Spearwing a shot in this matchup.
Yeah.
Pin is so good against Cloud off stage.
But first he's got to get Cloud off stage.
Yeah,
and that's where he's kind of struggling right now.
Corrin doesn't have the best neutral against Cloud. Up airs and back airs are just very devastating tools to Corrin.
And he's got to find a way to get off ledge because LouRich is just kind of looking for the looking for jump, looking for neutral get up, and you don't really want to roll against Cloud.
Or spot dodge or a missed input or whatever.
Ooh, will that kill?
I think no, he wasn't.
But it'll make him burn limit, and that's what he wants.
That is nice, but then he got hit on stage, and now he's gonna get half of his limit back. And this is looking like Spearwing's not gonna be able to get this one out.
Yeah, it's going to take a pretty solid gimp.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he was ready for that one. Power shielded both hits actually. Good tomahawk, I like that.
Yeah, but outside of the beginning of the match, I have a lot of confidence that Spearwing will be able to adapt in Game 3.
Do you think you should go Robin?
It's kind of the same matchup. I honestly don't know. I don't know which character he prefers.
Okay.
I know Robin has
he's
more.
played Clouds before.
Yeah, he's played Clouds before, and for the most part, I think he's beaten them with Corrin.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to town here. A little bit larger of a stage. Not gonna get up aired as much probably.
Yeah, and the absence of the really low platform by the ledge will help him get back onto stage.
He's already doing miles better.
Yeah, he's done percent.
Yes. I like these forward airs he's going for. He's trying to catch LouRich jumping with an up air.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, is that a kill?
No. Yeah, and that is a weakness of Cloud, is that he has really good like range like in front of him, like behind him, but like when you get into like kind of like 45-degree in front of him, he doesn't have a lot like he doesn't have a lot to deal with it because forward air is super slow on startup.
Right. He tried him right there. Didn't get it though. But now he's got the Town and City up throw coming in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he just has to not get juggled because he ate so much percent last game just from juggles.
Granted, that's what LouRich is eating all of his percent in from this game, so just a volatile matchup. Good forward air out of shield right there. Yeah, he's looking for the grab, but he might be looking too hard for it. Oh, he got it. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Didn't take very much on that stock, so he's looking strong right here.
Yeah, I can definitely say that he's like adapted to his style of Cloud.
Yeah.
Where he's not going for like the super punishable stuff. Because like every Cloud kind of plays differently with what they like to do in neutral, and you just kind of have to understand like how to beat the individual moves, and then how to beat like each use of the moves.
Right. This is a neutral air Cloud.
Yeah, he definitely really likes neutral air.
Not a bad move at all, but might be using it a little too much. Got up in time and shielded that, and he's going to get the punish off it.
And on a shield.
One of the best punish options in the game. He's getting lots of damage here. Yeah, he should be able to get a kill off this. No? Why no pin?
Yeah, he was going for the down tilt since it sends up, and Cloud can't tech on the upper side on like the end of his up B. So he's going for like the stage spike.
He did turn his up B around though, so I don't know if that means that he can do it now. But that stuff. Ooh, back here. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that could have killed too. Spearwing's got to count his lucky stars right there.
Yeah,
he almost lost that one.
That was definitely a scramble situation.
Those were really big reaches from LouRich, and they were really good reaches, and I thought they were going to work.
Yeah, the forward smash was, especially on town, like, there's no way that you don't know that was going to kill.
Yeah, no, that was going to kill. The cross slash definitely was going to kill. Those were really close.
And
but we're going to
smash
smash.
roll.
I don't know if I like this counter pick here. I might have preferred, well, I was going to say Lilat, but that wouldn't have worked well against Corrin.
Yeah, Spearwing definitely really he really likes Lilat as Corrin.
Good run upside B. All right, so now what does Spearwing have? Forward air.
And I'm noticing that Spearwing is kind of opting for more of like a hit and run style rather than like a straight like defensive camp style.
And
rather than he had against the Sonic game 1.
Well, of course.
So where like if you camp Cloud, like you're giving Cloud like all the stage control, all the pressure, and you really have to show him that like you're willing to engage him. And I think that game on Battlefield just wasn't engaging him at all.
I don't think he ever got a chance to engage him, at least on the first stock. But he's giving him a lot of room. But he's also getting very strong punishes when he gets in.
Yeah.
And I like his back air landing mix-ups. They've been very good at getting him out of bad juggle situations. Good drive down in the field right there.
Yeah.
That should have come out a lot earlier, that cross slash, I think.
I think if not a cross slash, then like a reverse up B.
It could have come out immediately.
It's just like, there's no reason to just kind of sit and shield against Corrin at that point.
No.
If they're standing there, you usually want to contest it.
Right.
Ooh, that was
Goodness.
suspect DI on the back.
Yeah, it was. Uh-oh. Bad times. That was a bad down air. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. He kind of has like a weird habit of landing with it. And I haven't really figured out when he wants to land with it, but it's just something that he does.
Let's see. All right. Now LouRich is calming down a little bit. He's getting bigger punishes here.
Yeah.
Got another insta pin right there. Another one off a punish neutral there.
Yeah, and Spearwing's got to finish up this stock pretty quick.
Yeah, he's in cross slash kill percent. I think that should have been a grab right there rather than a dash attack. Up tilt's not going to kill.
Yeah, so at this point, I think he just really needs to like play safe and wait for the grab.
Right. Wait for the grab or wait for the pin. That was a really good cancel right there off that pin. I liked that roll. He hasn't done it yet.
Yeah. Continuing to mix up, and this is...
Goodness, that was a good recovery right there. Oh my. Is he going to make it?
No, yeah, went too deep.
Wow. That's rough for LouRich right there.
Yeah, he had Spearwing scared off stage. Like, he was going like far and far into the blast zone.
But he had to get it. And he tried to come back. He should have just kept going.
Yeah.